It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the Foo Fighters and Young Henry's in Australia. And it's a can of Foo Town Lager coming in at 4% ABV. I'm joined by Craft Beer Lady. How are we doing? I like a handshake. Everyone loves a handshake.
Shake is like a fish.
Exactly. Mrs. Real Ale is of course my wife. She has a YouTube channel on beer that she occasionally uploads to. Mainly now she's doing handmade cosmetic reviews, but she joins me on the show tonight because we have a very special beer. As I said, this is Foo Town. It's an album.
No, the album is Concrete and Gold.
Right.
And they've released this in Australia to kind of support the tour itself.
Great.
It's quite cool. And
it was launched in a bar. It's like a really limited thing. Apart from that, it's the other side of the world. So at this stage, I want to say a massive thank you to Michael Ainsworth, for sending me the beer from Australia. He's been a massive supporter of the channel. We got some beers up in the cupboard. The double IPA we reviewed yesterday at 8.5% was staggeringly good. My wife will tell you how staggeringly good it was. I was asleep in the chair after it. Right, okay. I'm going to hand it over to you to open, get it in a glass, see what we get.
Okay. So let's have a look. Now there's a little bit of a mark on here from its travel scars on it. So I think you should open it actually.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Only because it's travelled halfway across the world. It's going to have a little bit of...
Yeah, oh, there you go. It's fine.
Right, have the beer riff glass.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna...
let's
give this a pour. Nice little crack when you opened it. So it's very light, but I would expect that being a lager. Very, very light indeed. Massive head, but like we say, this has travelled a long, long way. It has been settling for a few days, mind, hasn't it?
We had it on Friday, it's now Sunday, so it's been 3 days sitting
Doesn't smell
down.
Bad.
Yep, let's go. Let's get it in the glass.
It's very light, definitely. Very light beer.
But do you know what though? Get my words out in a moment. I think.
Very white head.
If you think of the climate, let's do the intro.
Lovely colour, very pale yet golden, isn't it? Lovely white head.
Yeah, one thing of white head. There's a slight little haze going on, I suppose. It's a lovely light, kind of wheat coloured ale.
Smell it. It's very wheaty. Smell it. It's actually got that wheaty aroma on it.
It's really, really. It's not some of these cheap lagers.
It's not a mass-produced lager.
Yeah,
is it?
It's not brewed with rice. It's not brewed with corn. This has been brewed with High-Class Malt. It's a proper malt lager, and it does smell fantastic. And what I wanted to mention to you quickly before we go into this beer review, drinking it, of course, is yes, the Foo Fighters are going to go with a 4% light lager in Australia because in the summer it gets to 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And you don't want nothing too sticky, do you?
The Foo Fighters come to the UK as well, and it's the height of summer. They're coming in June, so I wonder if I'll be able to purchase this there.
Maybe bring some cans. Maybe bring some cans with you, and that might be pretty good. But yeah, let's dive in.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, it's very sweet.
That's lovely. That's a bit of a Stone the Crows lager, that is. I like that.
It's very light.
It's got like
sessionable as well.
Yeah. Nice carbonation. It's got a nettle, like a stinging nettle.
I was going to say wheaty.
Yeah.
That smell of that wheat kind of comes across in the actual flavour on your palate.
And the nettle on the hop on the back end, like a spicy stinging nettle. Traditional lager, I suppose, like a traditional pilsner, but it's really tasty.
It's really flavoursome, actually.
Yeah. When you're talking pilsners, don't think of mass-produced pilsners. Think top quality, high end beer. It's really good. It's really nice. I like it.
Me too.
4%. I mean, you could tuck 4 of these away, would you?
Easily. It's a sessionable beer, and if you were attending one of the band's tours, one of their actual gigs that they've got coming up, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Why not make a beer with our name on it that everyone's going to drink? And
maybe what I'm thinking, because it's in Australia, maybe they might contract brew this beer, Foo Town, in Europe somewhere.
To celebrate the world tour.
Yeah.
Not just in Australia, so that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, so I feel very privileged, very lucky to be able to get a hold of this
Me
kind of
too.
beer.
It's
Thank you
really
to Mick.
exciting. Show you what you want.
Fabulous stuff.
4%.
4% ABV. Foo Town by the Foo Fighters. What's your rating?
Well, I don't normally do lagers, but for such a flavoursome lager, and at 4%, it's not like really strong, is it?
No. Easy
Very,
drinking.
very refreshing, easy to drink.
Good carbonation.
Good
pushes
carbonation, lovely
Yeah.
colour, lovely aroma. It's going to be quite high. I don't normally do ratings though, so I'm going to give it an 8.
Yeah, I think so. I think an 8 out of 10 is very fair for this beer. Not just because we're fans of the Foo Fighters, not because Mick sent the beer, but because of what is in the glass. Yeah, it's
got
tasty.
So much going on.
A nice light lager, nice biscuit malt,
It's got like an
balancing.
organic, like you said, that nettles, organic.
Spicy, maybe a bit of orange peel, but I'm thinking more that it's quite balanced as well. The biscuit sweetness goes nice with the bitterness on the back end. It's a nicely balanced beer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it an 8 too. Thanks to Mrs. Real Oak Craft Beer for joining me. Handmade Cosmetics Reviews. I'll put the 2 links in my comments box in the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.
And I'm going to say that's enough from me as well, guys. Thank you all for joining me today. If you like what you see, do subscribe. Please leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. Lovely, lovely beer. Thank you to, what's his name, for joining me. Ta-ra!
Cheers.